Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Apour et je suis professeur à WCTM. Here, did you guys get what I'm trying to say? So in French, I had introduced myself. Okay, so now in English, I am just going to translate it in English, which means that morning all. My name is Apoor. I am a professor at WCTM. So this was my introduction in French, which I said Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Apoor et je suis professeur à WCTM. Translation of that in English is morning all. My name is Apoor and I am a professor at WCTM.
Before we begin what is French and how we speak French and all, so before that we should know that French, in which all countries is French spoken. So as you all know that French is the national language and the main official language of France. So without any doubts, France is the first country. Second, there are list of countries which are Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Benin, Congo, Guinea, and the list goes on. Now, before we begin, I would like to tell you that in French there are certain consonants which are not to be pronounced. They are pronounced only if the alphabet E is there after the consonants. If E is after the consonants, then the consonants are pronounced, otherwise the consonants are not pronounced. Now, when we learn French, the first and the foremost thing what we learn is the greetings. So the greetings in French is called as les salutations. Now when we say les salutations means the greetings, but if you see in both les and salutation, both are ending with S, but we are not saying les and then salutations because S is a consonant, so we are keeping it silent. So we are saying les salutations. Now this side we have the greetings in French and this side we have the translation in English. So when we are saying, so let's begin. So now we are saying salut, which is an informal way of saying hi, hello or good morning. So when we are saying salut, this can be used when you are saying it to your cousins, colleagues or the people where you are working, to the juniors. When you say bonjour, now here if I break this up, it will be bon means good and jour will be day. So good day. That is a formal when you're speaking to your elders in the family, or maybe if you are the place where you're working, to the seniors. So we say bonjour, that is hi, hello or good morning. Then we come to bonsoir. Now here if you see the difference between bonsoir and bonne journée, B-O-N is the masculine part, whereas B-O-N-N-E is the feminine part. Why? Because the immediate word after bon is masculine and immediate word after bon is feminine. That is why we have added N-E. Now when we see bonsoir, which clearly says that good, and soir means evening. So good evening. The same way goes for bonne journée. So when you say bonne journée, it says good day. Good day, here we use good day or bonne journée when we are saying bye to each other. That time we say have a good day or good day to you. So that time we say bonne journée. When we say bon après-midi, so bon après-midi it means good afternoon. When we say bon après-midi means after and noon. So good afternoon. Then we have bonne soirée. Bonne again feminine. Why? Because soirée is a feminine word. So we have bonne soirée, which means have a great evening. Then we have bonne nuit. But now this is an exception because nuit is not feminine, it is not ending with E, it is only ending with T. So this is an exception. So we have bonne nuit. Again, because T is a consonant and we are not going to pronounce the consonant, so we are saying Nui, N-U-I, Nui. So bon Nui means good night. Now we have au revoir. Now au revoir means goodbye, which means au revoir we say when we have met each other and now we are going to depart, we are going to go our own separate ways. So then we say au revoir, which means goodbye. Then we have the next one, merci. So it is called as merci, not mercy. Mercy, that is mercy in English will be M-E-R-C-Y. Here M-E-R-C-I, in French we pronounce it as merci, which means thank you. Now when we are saying thank you, so the opposite person will reply you are welcome. So when I am saying you are welcome, that will be de rien. So that's going to be de rien means you are welcome. Now this bienvenue, so bienvenue, when you are saying bienvenue means again welcome, but the difference between this welcome and this welcome is this is used in the response or in the response of merci, whereas this welcome is used when we are trying to welcome someone at our house. So that time we say, as we say welcome to a house or welcome to a place, that time we say bienvenue. Here to the response of thank you we say merci, de rien, which means you are welcome. Then we say désolé. When you sing désolé, which means sorry, then we say pardon. Pardon again means sorry or pardon. Here désolé means sorry if you have made a mistake, and pardon here means pardon or sorry if in case you have not heard anything clearly, like we say sorry, can you repeat that again, or pardon me, or pardon, can you repeat that again. This is where pardon is used, and désolé is used if you have made a mistake and in return you are saying sorry. Then you have in a formal way, when you are saying, you say s'il vous plaît. Again if you see, S is a consonant, so we are not trying to pronounce S, we are keeping it silent. So we are saying s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît in a formal manner means please, and s'il te plaît in an informal manner means please. Then when we'll come down to the next part, we'll see ça va or comment ça va. When you are saying ça va or comment ça va, that can be in an informal way or a formal way, which means how is it going or how are you. The response to that will be oui ça va, means it's going good, or I am good, I am well. So then the next part will be ça va pas. Here if you see, the word pas is always used in the negative phrase. When we are trying to say anything in the negative form, that time we use pas. So pas always by default is used in the negative form. So when we say ça va pas, means it's not going good or it's not going well. So and the next word is excusez-moi. So excusez-moi means excuse me. By default you can come to know it means excuse me. Bonne chance. Bonne chance. Here again we'll see chance is a feminine word, that is why we have added ne here. So bonne chance means good luck or all the best. Then we'll say ça ne fait rien. When we see ça ne fait rien means never mind. So rien means nothing, okay, and ne again comes in the negative form. So ça ne fait rien means never mind. Then we have bon voyage, means again this is an exception. Voyage is ending with an e, but it is a masculine word. So when this is a masculine word, so obviously we will not put extra ne, we'll just put bon, that is bon voyage, which means happy journey or have a great journey. Then we'll see the next word is bon appétit. Again if you see appétit, the ending is t, so we are not going to pronounce t out here because it's a consonant again, so we are going to pronounce till I, that is appétit. So bon appétit means have a good meal. Then here the next word, this is the main, we have M-O-N-S-I-E-U-R. Usually people after saying this word like this, they pronounce the word as monsieur, which is wrong. This is not pronounced as monsieur. So people usually see after seeing this word, they pronounce it as monsieur, but actually it is pronounced as messier. So we say messier, which means sir. Madame, which means madam. Madame, which means madam. Again I'll repeat this. It is not monsieur, it is messier, which means sir, and madame, which means madam. Now répétez, répétez s'il vous plaît or répétez s'il te plaît. Like we have seen above, s'il vous plaît is a formal way, s'il te plaît is an informal way. So if we put répétez s'il vous plaît or s'il te plaît means please repeat, either in the formal way or in an informal way. Now the next word is entrez s'il vous plaît. Entrez means to enter. So when you are saying please enter or please come in. Then the next word we have we. Here when we say we means it means yes. Then no. No means no. So when we had used we, Sava, so we had said it's going well or I am good. The other way of saying this, yes I am good or yes it's going well. So yes and no means no. Then we'll come down to the second topic, which is les jours de la semaine, means the days of the week. Here also when we are saying, if you notice, we are saying les, not les, because s is a consonant, so we are not pronouncing it. So les jours, again it is ending with s, so we are not going to pronounce s. So we are going to say les jours de la semaine. Here la is been written in feminine because semaine is a feminine word. So les jours de la semaine means the days of the week. Now here we have the in French the days of the week, and here is the translation of the days of the week in English. So lundi means Monday, so it's lundi. Lundi means Monday. Mardi means Tuesday. Mercredi. If I break it up, it will be mer, credi. So mercredi will be Wednesday, and we have jeudi means Thursday. So jeudi, Thursday. Now I'll break up Friday. It's going to be ven, dre, dr, and we have did. So now if we combine the whole word together, we have vendredi. So vendredi means Friday. Now I will break this up. Here in the Saturday, samedi, we are not going to pronounce E. E is silent here, so we are going to pronounce it as Samdi. S-A-M-D-I. So if S-A-M will be Sam, D-I will be D. We are not going to pronounce E, so we are going to pronounce it as Samdi, that is Saturday. Sunday will be Dimanche. D-I-D-M-A-N, Mon, Sure. C-H-E will be sure. So Dimanche will be Sunday. Now when we'll say the week, like above we had said the week would be la semaine. It would be S-E-C man, M-A-I-N-E, man, which means the week. Then le weekend means the weekend, and then at the last we have la date. La date means the date. Okay, thank you everyone.